evening. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for one of the best parts of our time here together at Amelia Island. Please continue to enjoy your dinners as we start the program. We owe a great deal of debt and gratitude to Mr. Jim Westbury for the challenge to the association to create 3 awards to present tonight. Jim's idea to create a series of leadership awards that would complement the American College Administrator of the Year Award truly benefits the members of the association. It's yet another chance for us to educate the people of the state of Georgia about the men and women who are making a difference in the lives of older Georgians. I must give a personal thanks to the members of the Membership Services Committee and Miss Mindy Rock for making this event possible. Thank you for a job well done. Tonight, Debbie Mead, Chair of the GHCA Board of Directors, and I will be your host. Debbie?
Hey, thank you, John. You are right. This is one of the best parts of our time together at Amelia Island and always one of the most memorable. It's a great night to honor those who work alongside us and a great chance to learn a little bit more about some of the very interesting people. Tonight's awards honor the accomplishments of individuals who have made great strides in helping Georgians receive better long-term health care. Nominees may serve as administrators, corporate staff, long-term care managers, CEOs, nurses, any nursing home staff members, or volunteers. Final decisions were made by the hardworking members of the Membership Services Committee John has mentioned. John mentioned Jim Westbury's ideas, and it just wouldn't be right if he were not involved in this event. Jim, would you please join us on the stage? Our first award this evening is the Georgia Healthcare Association's Leadership Excellence Award. This honor recognizes an individual who has provided leadership that is worthy of statewide recognition, including commitment to quality, stewardship, and integrity. This nominee has accomplished noteworthy goals and contributes to the quality of life of those receiving long-term health care. Mr. Westbury, would you please do the honors?
The winner of the Leadership Excellence Award is Andy Mars.
Andy, could you please join us in the front of the stage? Andrew J. Morris, better known as Andy, is the CEO and chairman of the Board of Reliable Healthcare Group, which operates several skilled nursing care facilities in Georgia. He began his career in long-term care as an intern at Friendship Health and Rehabilitation, a facility he later went on to own. He was then an administrator of Shulio Hills Health and Rehabilitation, another facility he later went to own. I'm beginning to see a pattern here, are you? After a variety of other positions, he began the Reliable Healthcare Group in 2000 with 5 facilities. Today there are 7. In 2004, Andy saw a need and an opportunity and established the company's own therapy provider, Reliable Rehabilitation. Then in 2004, he added the support of company's own pharmacy, Pharmacy Partners of Georgia. Andy is well known for his leadership style and has provided the resources necessary for Reliable's facilities to maintain above-average staffing ratios, obtain new and updated equipment, and give staff access to opportunities for increased education and training. He believes in allowing his employees to function autonomously and has established an attitude among all employees that doing whatever is best for the residents, no matter the cost, is always the right thing to do. As a result, all Reliable facilities has consistently are consistently below the state and national average for deficiencies, and many have repeatedly received deficiency-free surveys. Because of his leadership, 3 of reliable facilities were ranked among the best in the country by U.S. News and World Report. Here's something you may not know about Andy. When he was faced with making a decision about the long-term future of the company, he thought of what was best for the employees. To continue the family atmosphere he had worked so hard to create, he decided in July of 2009 to sell the company to the employees, the very people to whom he has attributed reliable success. This decision provided each employee with a retirement option when many could not afford to contribute to the traditional 401k program. To help people today, Reliable's Employees Incentive Program allows administrators to frequently reward their employees for their loyalty and hard work. Those are just some of the reasons why employee retention rates at Reliable are consistently high. Andy also believes in supporting the work of the Georgia Healthcare Association and was a member of the Board of Directors from 2006 to 2008. He also has been a long-standing member of the Owner-Operator Committee. Along with the 7 facilities that make up Reliable family, Andy also manages Reliable's corporate office and the Reliable Rehabilitation Company. All combined, these companies employ approximately 700 people and care provided to 636 nursing home residents. In the words of one of the persons who nominated him, Andy is not a man who is often recognized for his many accomplishments because he leads quietly and does not boast or brag about his success. Reliable may not be the largest company or the most profitable, but it is one of the best. That is due to the vision and compassion Andy Morris has shown for his employees, for his community, and for the people Reliable serves. Please join me in congratulating a very good friend, the 2012 Georgia Healthcare Leadership Excellence Awards to Mr. Andy Morris.
Thank you very much. I appreciate this award. I'm not so sure the award belongs to me as much as it does all the good people that I work with. They all do an excellent job. My philosophy in business has always been treat people the way I want to be treated, and it comes back to reward you in many ways. We have a good team at Reliable Healthcare, and have been very lucky and very fortunate in everything that we do. And I appreciate each and every one of you, and I thank you for this award.
Congratulations, Andy, truly deserved. The next honor to be presented is the GHCA Leadership and Public Confidence Award. According to the nomination criteria, this award recognizes someone who has been a leader in developing the confidence of the community and building relationships as well as trust. This nominee works to educate the public about long-term care. The nominee provides information to policymakers and organizes others to make an impact on the public and community as well as advocating for long-term care. Jim, would you do the honor?
It is with a great deal of pleasure that the winner of this Leadership and Public Confidence Award is Norma Jean Morgan.
Would you join us on stage? Yeah. Come on up. All right, I got to brag on you for a minute or two. Just one moment. Okay. Congratulations. Norma Jean Morgan is CEO of the Effingham Health System, an organization known for providing outstanding health care services to the people of Effingham, Chatham, and Bryan counties. As CEO, she manages all aspects of operating a critical care access hospital, a 105-bed skilled nursing facility. Altogether, she leads more than 250 people. A significant part of her job, and if you know Norma Jean, you can see why this would be right about her, is finding ways to keep the staff engaged and informed of the ever-changing skills needed to work in long-term care, while also keeping them motivated to deliver the highest quality care that residents and families expect. That commitment to quality is one reason that Effingham Health System Nursing Home has been a recipient of the Silver Achievement in Quality Award and the Excellence in Action Award from GHCA. She has also implemented a Commitment to Excellence Pledge, a formal program whose goal is to achieve 100% patient and resident satisfaction. According to those who nominated her, Norma Jean is often overheard saying that the most rewarding part of her job is knowing that she can make a difference in someone else's life at the hospital or nursing home, whether it's simply holding someone's hand during the last days of life or whether it's welcoming a new doctor to the community. She feels that by always doing her best, her team will do their best, and the benefit to the residents are enormous and unlimited. Norma Jean joined Effingham in 2005, and during her time, she has been responsible for a great deal of change. For the past few years, her focus has been on building a new hospital for the community. She also led a panel of experts in developing and building a new state-of-the-art Alzheimer's specialty care unit. The original facility was over 40 years old and needed modernizing in order to serve the growing patient base and resident population. Thanks to Norma Jean's vision and tenacity, ground broke on the new hospital and Alzheimer's wing in January of 2011 and completed in January of 2012. This is a perfect example of her work in public confidence. She helped the community understand the need for these changes and now they have something that will benefit the local residents for generations to come. Norma Jean is very visible in the world of healthcare in Georgia. As a member of the GHCA board, she is also a member of the Georgia Hospital Association, a fellow of the American College, and a member of AHCA and the American Hospital Association. She gives her time to the State Health Planning Agency, the National Commission on Allied Health, and the Savannah Coalition on Aging. Amazingly, she found time to be involved in many local organizations as well. As one of the writers of this nomination letter said, I've never met someone with so much passion for care in the community for the aging population. Unlike many of our nation's critical access hospitals that are looking for ways to eliminate long-term care, Norma Jean Morgan is wholly committed to not only maintaining the nursing home, she spends a great deal of time and energy finding ways to expand and improve the services of its residents. In recognition of her work,
You got too many pages there.
you've done a lot of stuff. I am on my last paragraph, and then I'm going to turn this mic over to you. In recognition of her work to educate the public about long-term care and her effort to have a lasting impact on the people of the community, Norma Jean Morgan has been named the winner of the 2012 GHCA Leadership and Public Confidence Award. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you so much. You are kind. Thank you so very much for this recognition. My staff will tell you that the bottom line is do the right thing the right way the first time, and all will work out. And I will tell you my passion for the aged, blind, disabled population goes back a long way. And certainly I've been involved with the Hospital and Nursing Home Association for a long time. But I want to say publicly how much I appreciate having had the opportunity to work with you when I was the Director of Aging and Community Services for the Department of Community Health. It was the 6 best years that I had in long-term care to be able to serve not only the patients or in residence, but to serve the providers as well. And thank you very much. Thank you.
Congratulations, Norma Jean. Our final GHCA award for the evening is the Innovation and Leadership Award. Nominees for this award are required to have been a leader in developing programs and services that stand out as innovative and unique in their contribution for long-term care. The nominee encourages growth and change by finding new ways to improve lives and provide new benefits to residents to improve their lives. Mr. Westbury, the envelope, please. You switch sides on me.
It is with a great deal of pleasure that I announce the winner of the Leadership of Innovation Award to Hunter Hurst.
Hunter, please join us on stage. Okay, now y'all bear with me because I don't know who's got more, Norma Jean or Hunter. Andy also, so y'all just have to, they've done a lot of accomplishments, a lot of things, and they deserve to be recognized. Hunter J. Hurst is Senior Vice President for Community Health and Services of Georgia, Inc. For 32 years, he was Executive Director of the Georgia Infirmary, now a part of St. Joseph's Candler, a not-profit community health system. As you may know, the Georgia Infirmary was chartered in 1832 as the first hospital in the nation for African Americans and has a long history of advocacy and program development for community-based health care for the poor, aged, and disabled. Thanks to Hunter's direction, the Georgia Infirmary programs of today are designed to help avoid or delay nursing home placement, decrease hospitalizations, and emphasize preventative health care for older and disabled adults. This award recognizes leadership in innovation, and Hunter more than meets that requirement. First, Hunter often used the Georgia Infirmary as a laboratory of sorts to illustrate leading-edge strategies that others in the state and even the nation have then followed. Secondly, he has led the way throughout the entire state with the development and continued evolution of models for community-based long-term care. He has partnered in these efforts over the years with state agencies, physicians, other home and community-based organizations, and most recently, the GHCA, through the creation of SOURCE affiliate membership category. Perhaps the biggest impact of Hunter's innovation and leadership has come from SOURCE. In 1997, St. Joseph's Chandler led the development of the SOURCE demonstration project in Savannah and at Wesley Woods Geriatric Center at Emory and MCG in Augusta. In 1999, Georgia Medicaid program recognized the SOURCE contribution of Hunter and his staff by asking the Georgia Infirmary to lead the standardization of practices at all SOURCE sites, according to the care path methodology developed by the Savannah program. Today, more than 18,000 Georgians are served by SOURCE companies that include nursing home companies, hospital systems, home health care agencies, and entrepreneurs. In 2005, GHCA established a steering committee for SOURCE affiliates of GHCA, and Hunter is the third term as chair of this steering committee. His contributions to the field of healthcare are many. He is a former GHCA board member and serves as chairman of the Medicaid Advisory Committee on the Community Care Services Program and the Independent Care Waiver Program. In 2000 and 2001, he co-chaired the Georgia's Blue Ribbon Task Force on Community-Based Services. I think you'll enjoy these comments from his nomination letter. Hunter Hurst has been honored before, including in 1998 with the St. Joseph's Chandler's Health System's John Lentz Humanitarian Award, and in 2005, he received the Elsie Alvis Award from the Georgia Gerontology Society. Say that 3 times. Additionally, SOURCE was selected by the National State Health Policy Center in 2003 as an innovative strategy for coordinating chronic care. But never has an award so perfectly fit Hunter's contribution as the GHCA Innovation and Leadership Award. Hunter has not only functioned as an advisory in the field of community-based long-term care for over 30 years, but he has articulated the vision so well that he has inspired others across the state as part of the mission. He has built effective partnership, taken risk, and worked to sustain improvements in services to the elderly and disabled. He tirelessly pushes us to be more and better than we are now. it is my honor to present Hunter Hurst, the winner of the 2012 Georgia Healthcare Association's Innovation and Leadership Award.
Those of you who know me personally know there's not a creative or innovative bone in my body. What I've been fortunate to do is recognize it in people that I work with and then make it possible for them to do it. And that's there in all your staffs. That's there in all the places you're encountering folks that need help. So innovation is really homegrown. I listened to that story, and there was no point in there at any point where we suddenly said, okay, we're going to do something new. I mean, it evolved. But in order to be innovative, other people have to let you to, and there's two people in particular who really need recognition on this. Fred Watson had the vision that this kind of work ought to be part of the Georgia Healthcare Association. Long before I thought it was possible, he encouraged it. He saw this being a natural fit with the skilled nursing profession, and that was a super vision, Fred, to have, and I'm really appreciative for it. And Norma says her favorite time was when she was at the Department of Community Health, overseeing the age, blind, and disabled programs. It was my favorite time, too. We kept thinking we were done. We'd been innovative enough. And if you know Norma, enough is never enough. And she kept pushing us and pushing us and pushing us. So to the GHCA board, to the GHCA staff who helped so much with this, thank you. Go home and look for those innovative people that are working for you and tell them you can keep making change. Thank you all. Appreciate it, guys.
Congratulations again, Hunter. As you can see, to repeat what Hunter has just said, tonight's awards honor outstanding GHCA members who are helping Georgians receive better long-term health care. I know that this has started you thinking about other colleagues who deserve recognition for their work, just like the wonderful people we have honored here tonight. Next year, when the nomination period for the awards is announced, I hope you will nominate someone so even more people will become aware of the impact that professions working in long-term care have on the people of Georgia. Our next presenter will be Steve Fromm, President of the Georgia chapter of the American College of Healthcare Administrators.
ACHCA is the professional organization for administrators, and as that organization, it is my privilege and honor to recognize the Administrator of the Year on behalf of ACHCA and GHCA. And I'd like to invite Laura Lyons, last year's recipient, to come to the podium and introduce this year's winner. Laura?
Thank you, Steve. It's quite an honor to be here in front of you all again this year. I want to talk to you about the Administrator of the Year for 2012. This person has been involved in the nursing home industry the majority of his life. He has held many positions in the business, starting when he was only 5.5 years old, riding his tricycle through the halls. He had his first administrator job in 1975 and has held various positions since that time. In 2003, he settled down once again to a facility, becoming the administrator in 2007. According to the DON of his facility, he has moved their facility forward into electronic record keeping, as well as helping them to weather the vast changes that have come to healthcare during his tenure. He has done so with a sense of humor and willingness to laugh at himself. An LPN at his facility says, he's limitless. He never settles for the norm. He is always looking for ways to make our establishment outstanding. Another associate says that instead of the uncola, that he is the unadministrator. His approach to his work is to think outside of the box and to bring innovation and creativity to the delivery of care for their residents. He strives to have a competent staff that truly enjoys being at work. He is described as not being just an administrator dealing with the business issues of the company, but he's involved in the actual life of the facility with a true caring compassion for the residents and staff. He is rarely behind his desk. Instead, you may find him popping into activities with a joke or two, leading the singing at church service, encouraging staff in the hallways, out digging in the flower beds, helping with housekeeping, talking with family members, or doing creative things like building a beach in the lobby and even building a liquor still in the lobby, and inviting the local sheriff to come and take pictures with the residents. He always believes in participating in all of the fun dress-up days at the facility, and he has very creative costumes. Not only has he been involved in the nursing home industry the majority of his life, he has made over 50 mission trips to Africa and has run over 100 marathons and has run at least one marathon in each of the 50 states. His marathons are his personal protest against aging. His staff feels that his physical fitness serves him well as their administrator, giving him the physical stamina required for the long, hard hours and moving seamlessly between his multiple tasks. He expresses his demand for excellence by demonstrating himself excellence in his own performance. He's a member of the American College of Healthcare Administrators and is active in the Georgia Healthcare Association, serving as the chaplain to the board. He has a true gift for public speaking and is always willing to speak to groups or to mentor administrators in training. He also frequently writes articles for the local newspaper. The previous administrator of the facility, who is the brother of our Administrator of the Year, said that he is a true hands-on administrator, and he is a true asset to their facility. Please congratulate our Administrator of the Year for 2012, Dr. Ron Westbury, Administrator. Oh, come on up, Ron. Please come forward.
It is a great honor to be associated with this association, and I don't feel that I belong anywhere near those that have been involved and have been recognized this evening, but it's nice. I want to thank, I think the first person that comes to my mind, other than my parents who were involved in beginning that conversion of that school building in 1959 to a 32-bed facility, and our first resident, Mr. Floyd. I did ride my tricycle up and down the halls, and Mr. Floyd taught me how to whittle. Do you all remember whittling? And a nursing home patient taught me how to tie my shoes and how to play checkers. So the heritage is deep because of my family. But I think the second person that I want to recognize is someone that after I graduated from Bible college and not sure which direction I wanted to go, and my dad had me painting in the nursing home, and my brother, Jim, approached me and he says, why don't you work on getting your administrator's license? And so I did that because there was nothing else to do. And so I completed that internship. I think Ron Addington at the time was the, I'm not sure what the title was, but I don't know what the title was back in '75. But I became administrator of that nursing home in 1975 at the age of 24. I had no idea what I was doing. But it is my brother who got me going along this path and has really kind of kept me on this path and kept me in the loop. And then back in 2003, welcomed me back into the fold in terms of the day-to-day operation. And I'll never forget his constant encouragement, keeping me up to speed, pushing me forward, probably a little bit exasperated that I didn't, you know, get into the politics of it, which I can't stand. But it's he that I owe this moment, and I want to thank him for that. So anyway, thank you very much. Thank you, Georgia Healthcare Association. Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations, Ron. We'd like to invite all of tonight's award winners to come to the right side of, or my right, your left side of the stage. We're going to start the night off right with a very unusual toast in your honor.